Here we go. Day 72. Day 72 of rain warning. We got a rain warning here. It is going to rain. Okay. This stuff's a little too wet, isn't it? It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I ordered a couple things off Amazon today, I think. It's getting to the point. I have this silly camera set up, and I went to take videos of my mugs that I made 3 months in. Finally finished the mugs, and I went to post it up on Instagram, but I'm like holding my phone, and I'm not good at that. And so everything looked, it was all off, and it was just unfortunate. But what can you do? Well, I know what I can do. Let's get another tripod, a smaller tripod. Set up an infinity wall kind of scenario. I would like a cake stand, like one of those cake decorator stands too, but that'll happen. Good morning, Sabrina. Hope you're doing well. Happy to see a familiar face in here. We're going to start working on some lidded pieces today. Some lidded vessels. See how that goes. Yeah, that got pretty quick. Where's my big loop tool? There it is. Right there. Where? This is an earlier stream for me, so it's not 1 p.m. yet. I'm looking for my loop tool. My yeah, it's very thin already. Sorry, I'm off work, but I just saw this. I want to say hi real quick. Hey, right on, man. Off to work. I see. Thank you for stopping in, man. We'll definitely have a chat next weekend, I think. Well, yeah, I'm bad for not remembering prior engagements. I don't think we have anything going on next weekend. So it should be all hunky-dory. Try to do it at the usual time, which was like 9 a.m. for me, 6 a.m. for you, or whatever works. We'll chat. But I hope you have a great day. Great day at work today. Sell some pet food and toys for me, okay? I'd imagine the difficult part of that job is if you know certain things about pet care, and then people sometimes are just so, like, I guess, ignorant to, like, certain... That is super thin. Shoot. This isn't getting fired, but to, like, proper proper pet care. And then you're just like sitting there listening to them. I feed my dog bacon every morning. It makes him strong. Please don't. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I'm gonna have to switch my sweater. I kind of it's too early in the morning. Well, it's in the afternoon now, but I went out late last night. Okay, excuse me for a minute. Copy on top. Spin around for it. Hey, Sunset. I saw your stream last night. Oh, man, and then Ben Wolf goes live right now. What the heck? We're competitors in the pottery space. Ben and I, not you, Sunset. Well, unless you want to be. But yeah, no, it seemed like you were getting the hang of it. Definitely take Muirhead up on that offer whenever he gets the chance. You guys both have a chance to do a co-stream and help me out a lot. We didn't stream it; we just did it over Facebook Messenger, like we just did a video call, which I kind of regret. But he's a great teacher. He got me pulling walls for the first time properly. And I bet I could. I don't know. Can you stick around for a little bit? Or are you kind of busy doing mom stuff? Because I could show you a little bit, anyway, of I think some of the things that he was trying to convey to you. But it's incredibly difficult to text it, you know? Okay, now I'm in my sweater. But yeah, if you could stick around for a bit, I could throw something, or I'll just continue trimming. It's totally, it's your call, Sunset. I'm waiting. My man's gonna be feeding my daughter in a few. I can stick around for a little. Okay, all right. So. I'll throw something here. Show you. All right. Whip it down. Get it nice and stuck. You don't have to. You can hit it afterwards and whatnot. Get your hands wet. This is probably all stuff that you're doing. And then when you're doing your centering, and it looked pretty centered, I think Muirhead was right that when you put the hole in the middle, it was off center, so you get the uneven wall heights. Because if you think about it, right, that hole, if it's like over off to the side, then this side is thicker, that side is thinner. So when you pull it, it ends up being taller on one side because there's more material there. But it's going to be like usual, but even more of me not being able to speak properly. So this is the coning up. I don't think I do it quite right. Like I just go with what feels right. So when I put the hole in, it wasn't in the center. I think that's what went on. And I'll show you, he was mentioning, and this helped me a lot. And I kind of do it sometimes. Sometimes I don't. But you know about coning up, I'm sure. Try to bring it up, but fails every time. That's how, yeah. Check out some of my earlier streams. I don't know if you were watching at the time, but if you do, like, just kind of seek through them and you'll see, like, I think it was like maybe stream 7, day 7 or whatever, that I finally was like pulling decent walls. But so you get your centered piece, right? And then what he showed me is to set your hand on the wheel, and then you kind of cross your fingers like this, and you let your finger feel the center, and then you push down, but you're supporting with that other finger. And then it helps get it right in the center, and then add a little bit of water and pull that open. Easier said than done, but I think that is what he was trying to get in like message over to you. Yes, I forgot sometimes to get water and it dries out. Yeah, and another thing you can do is just collect a slip. Like you just rub your hands and then collect a slip on your hands. And that is like a water management trick that I've seen from, I want to say Vaughn Smith, watching his tutorial videos. And then you can get to pulling your walls up, which everybody has their own way of doing the walls. So what I would recommend is for sure do like, get your lesson from your head 100%. But then check out like just really watch carefully a bunch of different people pulling it. You'll see people like using their knuckles and all these different things. Like some people do like this kind of pull. I can't really do it too. I find that the stability is lost when I pull with my knuckles. But essentially, the main thing to remember when you're pulling walls is that the inside finger is higher than the outside. Yeah, it gets off center when I do that. Yeah, so what'll happen, and maybe I could show you. I can do an piece that's intentionally like off center. 1 second, let me just make something out of this real quick. Man, I wish I knew Ben was going live. I would like to watch him. It gets off center is probably already off center, as Mirrorhead was telling me when I put the hole on it. Yeah, so I think what maybe because there's warble and then there's off center. So a warble, or like that's when the top of the walls are like uneven, or you get like a bit of a little funk in the cylinder, and a lot of that comes with two main things in my understanding, right? But take everything I say with a grain of salt because I'm not that new, or I am pretty new. Sorry. That one that you've put the hole in. Okay, I guess three things. The whole piece isn't centered, which it looked centered at the base of yours. The first one that I watched last night, I was just getting home from a night out and popped in for a minute. But I was falling asleep, so I had to shut her off. But it looked like the bottom was good, but then the top was a little bit warbly and part of that is stabilizing your hands, right? But and then the warble at the top. But yes, I'm learning to. Yeah, for sure. I mean, I don't know. That sounded like a dicky thing to say. Yeah, for sure. No, you got to learn. You got a lot to learn. I think that you're doing really well for just getting your wheel. And like the stuff that you posted up on the Discord seemed like it was nice. It was good. The walls might have been a little bit thick and stuff, but like it's minor things. The fact that you got a wall pulled and then like did any kind of movement to it, like you had a skinny neck with a flare out, that looked good. Joel, you're good. I just don't want to offend anybody. I'm Canadian. I failed on the one. It was too thick, but I didn't want to mess it up. Yeah, no. It's not a fail. It's like this is the main thing. And pottery is super nice in that how forgiving the material is because you can just reclaim it. That every mistake is a lesson. And the more you look at it like that, the better time you'll have, I think. So as I was trying to say something about, right. So either the piece isn't centered on the wheel head, but the hole that you start with, the open, was centered. And so then you have uneven thickness on each side of your finger. So when you go to pull, you end up with the uneven top. You could have the initial hole that you're putting in is not quite centered, so you're end up pushing more material to one side, and that does the same thing. And then thirdly, if you're not letting the wheel rotate once every time, you sound like an asshole, man. It's just my voice. I know I do that too sometimes. We tried today a little bit of clay, but I got to get more. Yeah, I mean, get used to that. I have so much to reclaim. I have like 3 bucketfuls of stuff to reclaim. And I just like, I don't know, man. I just love throwing so much, but I gotta get that done. Really, it's getting this concrete, this party backer board, and doing it. I need help on reusing that clay I have, if that's possible. Kind of, there's 2 ways to think about it. There's several ways, but 2 ways I would say is letting it all dry out and then putting it in a bucket of water, and then using like a plaster bat or a piece of wood or hardy backer board, which is like a concrete board, and then you spread out that wet clay out on the board, and then it'll dry out. And as soon as it starts lifting up off of the surface, it's basically ready to reuse. The other is just kind of letting it dry to a point. You have to monitor it a lot more, but letting it dry to a point where you think you can reuse it and just wedging it all together. But wedging is a lot of hard work. Hey, Bunny Bear, can you make a teddy bear? Nope. Okay, I'll see what I can do. Yeah, I mean, I've talked about reclaiming my stuff for a long time now, and I still haven't pulled the trigger on it. So I don't know, what do you call that? Little boss. But yeah, if I grab this little hunk, get it. Centered. Joe, I tried taking it off the wheel with the wire while it was spinning. I messed up the piece. I wanted to cry. Yeah, no, I've done that. That's, if you could think of it, I've probably done it too. It's just part of the learning process. So if it's off center like this, and you go to put the hole in the middle, you can see like here, maybe you can't so well, but this is right in the middle of the wheel head, and there's a little bit of a difference. There's like a 1/4 inch of a difference of material. So if I were to pull this piece, then this side would end up so much taller, and that's where you get that wave in the top. But let's get this centered again. All right, so it's nice and fairly centered. Another thing too is having the top be even as well, because if it's not, then it's the same thing. I see it. Oh, sweet. If you were here, Joel made a tree on this live before. On this, can only be made. Sorry, I'm confused. I'm like, no. Yeah. It sucks when you mess up a piece, like even like the bowls and stuff. Sometimes they're too thin, and I go to pick them up and they like just collapse. And there's a little bit of disappointment. I have a lack of attachment to any of my pieces, which is a good place to start. I don't know, again, if you were in on any of the older streams, but I cut everything in half just to see the wall thickness and everything, right? This isn't quite. Here before made a tree on his live. Yeah, I did do that, yeah. But round objects, yeah, like you can put different. You're on my lap when I made it burn another bolt. No, I don't think, unfortunately, I was not. I watched maybe like 10 minutes, and you were throwing, and it was when Muirhead was like giving you directions, and then I was like, I gotta go to bed. I put Squid Game 2 on, and then I fell right asleep. because I went out, saw a comedy show for my buddy's birthday last night, and it's exhausting. I'm exhausted. I put it in the Discord. Oh, I saw the first one. Yeah. So something else that can happen is like if you go to like put, well, I don't know. This kind of turned out okay. Maybe it wasn't centered. Maybe it just wasn't centered. But if your hole isn't even, or if you like go to pull really quick like that out, then you end up with uneven walls as well. Hi, Bunny Bear. Bear Bunny, I seen you. Yeah, I have a tree here. I guess I can show that. I already said hi to you too. I saw Squid Game 2 all night. Okay. Yeah, it was I don't really remember watching the first season. So I was like, what's going on here? But then it kind of started coming back. This is one of my trees. It's a bit like wonked because I was setting it on the wheel and I was spinning it around, having been a little shithead, and it fell over. That's okay. I use the air dry clay. I'm not a fan of it. Oh, I've seen. So there is a lady who's what the heck is her YouTube? Who throws with air dry clay, or she had like a series of throwing with air dry clay. I wouldn't recommend it. I think it's just a bit of a different texture, but this is just standard pottery clay from a company called PSH. But there's like Laguna in the States. That's only the one. That's the one that's coming to mind. I can't. I've only ever bought in this company's clay. They're like a fairly local company, so I'm pretty happy with how it's been going for me. Yeah, I saw that. It's not coming to mind like the other things, the other names. But I'll show you now. So I opened this one way too quick, so it's gonna be all lumpy and uneven, and I can do my best to pull the walls like evenly, but it'll become uneven by the top. So you can see how it's kind of got that warble to it. How did you come up with your YouTube name? Like Fresh Cup of Joe in like New York. I don't have a Fresh Cup of Joe. But then my name is Joel. And this is what I'm seeing your piece do more than anything. Looks like mine. I can't ever fix it. So one thing you can try to do, and I don't know if you have one, and I was going to try to type this in, but then I was like, yeah, this is hard. So I'm just going to like try to get the walls as even as possible. And they feel there's a little bit of chunk going on one side here. But if you have this needle tool, right? You see the low spot, and you put your rest of your finger on the inside, take your needle tool on the outside, and push it through till you feel it, and you can just pick that up. And now it's nice and even. So that's a nice little trick to. I did that on live, and I failed. Oh. It took the first couple times I did it. It was like all wonky and uneven. You have to keep it really nice and straight. Is the kind of the key. Like this could be a nice little cup or something. I'll get there sooner or later, hopefully sooner. I think patience, patience and persistence passion, patience, persistence. The triple P, triple threat. The triple P threat. You gotta employ all those things. You don't have to, but it helps. You gotta do this. I always make bowls. Yeah, I think like. So has anyone talked about like creating a volcano? Do you know about that? Next time I go live on the wheel, I gotta set up my phone better. Oh yeah, maybe. Well, plugging it in is key for sure. No, you don't think so? Okay, well maybe I'll do one more example here, and I'll show you about creating the volcano. And this is how you start any piece, because you gotta find a phone holder. I got a phone holder, but I gotta find it. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna do my annual right at the end of the year, my annual Amazon order, because I have my tripod, and then I have a clamp clamping another clamp to the tripod, and then my phone is in that other clamp. So it's kind of a janky setup. I would love to just be able to set my phone in there and rock and roll, but for whatever reason, I'm doing what I do. Yeah, I don't know. I can't like that. I can get a phone holder. Like that's the thing. Is like it's just for whatever reason, like I will not order off of Amazon. But every computer store or electronics store that I go to, it's like I just want the holder. I don't want a whole other tripod, and I don't want to pay $50 for it. So $15 on Amazon. Maybe grab a couple other little things. Hit that like button, guys. Thank you, Sunset. $16 likes is not bad though. I'm happy. I'm happy that anybody is just tuning in at all. It still blows my mind getting 2K subs yesterday. Is just absolutely mind-boggling. I appreciate anyone who's taken an interest. I hope I can inspire some people to do pottery or any kind of clay work. It's awesome. It's a good time. A good chunk of folks tuning in too. Joel, I have like 26.2 watch hours. I'm happy. Not much, but better than before. Right on. Nice. That yeah. I mean, you have to start somewhere, right? Congrats on the subs. Yeah, it's sick. I'm gonna basically be to the point where I could go like full monetized by the time that I even get the first tier. Because I've applied for the super chats and stuff. For the record, not like I really care too much about that. Getting this channel monetized. That was never the intent. But I had 800 views on my live yesterday. That's awesome. Nice. Heck yeah. What am I at now? Oh, well, okay. I don't want to be a dickhead. Be like, well, actually, I got so many views already. I don't know why I'm getting kind of pushed, but 800 views is dope. I remember when I was getting like doing like the 300, 400 people, and I was like, hell yeah, this is awesome. But now it's like, and I don't want to, I'm going to sound like I'm bragging, but I have like 3,600. What the heck? Hell yeah. Yeah, no, it's it's crazy. The like some of the streams or it was reconnecting. Sorry, I don't know. So let me try and get a nice shape where I want it. I'm gonna open this up. And I'll show you the volcano. I couldn't tell if it was my phone or the live. It's better now. Yeah, I saw it was reconnecting on my side, so it happens when you're down living in doing the basement life, you know. What's up, Kim? So when you're doing your first pulls, you want to try to move slightly to the center of the wheel. And you create like a cone, like a volcano shape. Because you're combating the centrifugal force, because everything wants to. It wants to go. Joshua, how's it going? Hope you're having a wonderful Sunday, both of you, Kim and Joshua. Welcome, welcome. I'm doing a bit of a pottery demo for my friend Sunset Pottery. She's starting her pottery journey. Get it in nice. Oh, okay, I see you. I go right into bringing it out instead. Yeah, so this is the thing, right? So you can continue. I'm just compressing the bottom here. I'm gonna do that a couple times. Cut out. So you do a couple throws like that. Or pulls, sorry. What's up, Cleanthus? I'm doing a lot wrong. Hey, there's a lot to think about, a lot more than I ever would have guessed. I was in your live yesterday. Yeah, I remember you. Yeah. Yeah, I see. Yeah, you're saying hi again. I see you. Adrian. You told me to call you something, but I can't remember. I think that was you. Said call me something. But yeah, so let's say like you have like this general, like by the third pull or whatever. You kind of it's less. Because my teacher taught wrong. What I remember when I was in school, I guess my teacher taught wrong. Well, yeah, I don't know. There's so many ways to do it, but so it might not necessarily be wrong. I don't know. But let's say you wanted to do like a straight piece now. So then now I'm not pulling the clay. I'm just forming it. I don't have my mirror, so I don't know how straight this is. You get it like straight up and down. And then you want like a flare. And then like a cone or a collar. And then you want like another collar underneath. And you want like another one underneath that. Something like that. It's pretty darn good, Joel. So I tried doing it and I'll cave it in. Yeah. So I wish I had a top-down view, but you're basically going like this. And you're trying to get 3 points, not like that, I guess. You're going like this. And you touching with your thumbs and your two fingers, and 3 points of contact is what you're aiming for. And then even pressure. So you're trying to, it honestly looks like a triangle when you're doing it, and then you let go and it turns back into a circle. Joshua, do Joe have Edge Hood Christmas? Yeah, I did. I had a great Christmas. Hope you had a great Christmas as well. I feel like the white balance on the camera is kind of whack, but whatever. It's caving in is because the pressure's not the same on each finger. Exactly, yeah. I have to go live tonight if everything goes right, but not on the wheel. Oh, okay. Definitely go live whenever you can, really. I know, like I'm gonna stream a little bit now, and then I think that I don't know. We didn't really touch base again today. I think Ben and I are doing like a co-stream tonight, so I may or may not be able to join on that. You look very young. I'm 30 years old, so depends on the how old you are, I guess. What is young? Good genes he's got. Yeah. Thank you, Yoda, for the compliment. Good genes. I can't do a Yoda. Good genes he's got. That's like a backwards. He's got good genes. But Jean, you know. Well, same age. I'm 32. Oh, nice. 30 is a good time, I guess. I don't really know. I've felt the same for like 10 years now, and I'm going to continue to feel the same. I'm 25. Yeah. I don't know what you would want to use this for, but you could use it for anything. Peak pottery age, my fiance said. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, I started like a week after I turned 30. Just over a week after. I hope like the dream the I don't even know. I hate saying it because I feel like it's bad luck, but the ultimate dream is to like start some kind of ceramics business, whether it's teaching or selling. I don't know. I'm not thinking about it too hard yet. Look at that little wavy thing. I used to do a lot of these when I first started. A lot of wavy stuff and spiraled pieces. But I kind of got over it. Gotta head off. I'm going to check with my daughter and get some food. Have a good stream, Joe. Thank you for stopping in, and I hope I could teach you something anyway. Yeah, or like this is the thing. The more you're exposed to the ideas, the more will stick. Because I've heard the same things 40 times and still forget to do it and stuff. So don't beat yourself up too much about because you're just learning, and we're right there with you. I hope you have a great day. You have a dog or a cat? I have 2 cats. And now 3 fish. One of my fishies died. Got dropsy. I hate that, man. So just little helpless little guys. Appreciate all the advice. I appreciate you, Sunset. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Most Japanese craftsmen do solar pottery. They almost often go to the school for years, then make their lineups of crafts. School's workshop. Most Japanese craftsmen don't do solo pottery. They almost always go to school for years, then make their lineups of crafts. Right on. Yeah, I don't know. I'm probably not going to school for this. I was gonna jump right in it. Um, it depends on. I don't know. I've always thought that like school for art is just a little bit weird, but it needs to be taught in some aspect. Sour tonic, what's up? Happy Sunday. I hope I'm saying your name correctly. Adadoyan. Adadoyan. Something like that. Addy. Call you Doyen. No, my phone might die soon, so if I'm not in chat, it's because my phone. Hey, no worries. Yeah, my friend's apprenticeship almost done. She's trained for 7 years now. Yeah, that seems like in pottery. You jumped in my shorts feed. Nice, sweet. Thank you for all the likes too, folks. 26 likes. It's awesome. Awesome possum. Make a bowl. Nope. I don't have a bowl that I've made here, but I was like, I could show you a bowl that I've made. But it's not within arm's reach. Just pottery and focus on matcha jars. I don't know. I have a hard time. I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Like, I guess there's like a tradition to be upheld in the way that those are made. But when I see these things, I'm like, that can't be too crazy to make. Like, 7 years for a form or several forms is like, I don't have the patience for that. So it's my bad. I'm waiting for the slap it moment. What's that? When I like I'm weighing out the clay, because that might not happen today. Or a big cup. Nope. I have a project that I'm working on today. Just look at the cup you're making. It makes me crave coffee. Not to be that guy, but this is actually going to be. This is a lidded jar, or it will be. I have a lid made for it. Not to be that guy, but I totally will be that guy. You're freaking wrong, dude. This is not a mug. But I finally put handles on my first mugs yesterday. Turned out pretty well, I have to say. What are you making today? It's a jar for storing the weeds. Yeah, if you wanted to, I guess. Whatever you're into, bud. What are we making today? Yeah, I'm working on some lidded. I've kind of just advanced myself into lidded pieces. I'm just gonna start doing it. I don't even know what the proper term is for this, but I think this is the lid for this piece. Or no, that looks like the teapot. Oh no, that's this. So I got this all trimmed up. Just a little bit. I wish I had like a smoothing stone. That would be nice. But yeah, it has a little like ledge on the inside for the lid to sit on. So I'm actually going to do that right now. Oops. And Rudy Lee's. My day's going really well. I slept in a lot. I saw a comedy show last night for my buddy's birthday. I'm a wee bit tired. And I usually don't go on this early. Usually I go on at one, but I need an earthen pipe like Gandalf's for smoking gilly weeds. Yeah, who doesn't need that, honestly? I'm sure you can find one of those. I was planning. You just made a Banga Classic Filipino form. There you go. And I didn't even know it. Didn't even know it. Nor do I really care to, and that might just be like stupid on my part, but part of me is like I just want to learn. I just want to show what the wheel. I want the wheel to reveal the forms to me. You know, I was playing on the Pottery game for a long time. Now I'm heavy into F1 manager game, and then 4. I don't know what that means. Usually for storing drinking water. Oh, cool. Like this pieces. Hmm. Oh. There's a couple curls in there. Oh, really? Hmm. There you go. It's a Pottery. What's a Fifi? Hopefully, I'm not. If I look that up and it's something I shouldn't be saying, you're fucking done, bud. Done like dinner. I might. Oh, yeah, I should just do this. Don't look it up. Now I have to. Now I have to. It's gonna take a minute. So if anyone gets upset that I'm doing this, this is Josephus's fault. He's saying uncouth things in my chat. Yep, you're gone. Fucking children, man. You've got to be like 8 years old trying to say shit like that. Bye. I'm kind of jealous of that, Skylar. I wish I had my mirror. This sucks. I broke it the other day. Good morning. What's going on? Cynthia, I believe, if my memory serves. That's too. It's too thick there. Cool. It's got a little. I don't have a chuck, so I don't know how I want to trim this way. Not much. Hanging out with the new puppy. Try to get rid of this cold. Ooh. Well, hopefully the puppy will help heal you. Well, looking at this, this could be a good chuck actually. Ooh, okay, okay. Yeah, I got I have celiac and I got the glutes, or well, I had gluten, so I've been kind of feeling pretty off the last couple of days here. But Christmas tree. But I do hope you get better soon, Cynthia. What are you doing today? Right now I'm working on, this is like the first piece with a lid that I've made, or like it has like the shelf for the lid to sit in. So I'm working on trimming the lid, and then I'm going to start working on a teapot. But how long have we going? Yeah, I might I'll put that in here. That'll be okay. Thank you. You're very welcome. Ben Wolf says he has 4K watching him sculpt a bust of you right now. What should I say to Ben Wolf? I have no idea. Just tell Ben Wolf that I say that he's becoming a really good friend of mine, and I'm excited to come down and visit him. And I hope that I wish him all the best and the most prosperous New Year. Gotta tell him that the most prosperous New Year. Yeah, I'm just gonna go with this. Tell him he's a little angel. Oh, I've ever went to Ben Wolf. Oh, maybe, yeah. Yeah, it happens sometimes when you stream at the same time. Which that's just what happens. Both him and I tend to, we can only stream when we can stream. I already say goodbye, but I can't go back in. It would be like walking in the same direction as someone after you said bye. Yeah, except there's absolutely nothing like that because it's the internet, Carol. Why would you say bye? Why would you say bye? Is he done? There's no way. He just started when I started. But so I don't know why I'm even asking that. Everyone's back. No, go watch Batman. He actually knows what he's doing. I don't know what I'm doing here. Cool. Look at that. It's a little bit loosey goosey, but who cares? Sugar? tea. Oh shit, that's awesome. I almost dropped it. I'm happy with that. That's certified banga, banga. I hope you're not saying uncouth things looking to get hidden on my channel. I don't know what that means. I'm just kidding. I'm just joking, Ken. I'll have to look that up. See what it means. See what it is, I guess. Oh. Okie dokie then. Yeah, I was thinking like sugar jar or something. You could use that for, but I don't really know. Certified worldwide. This was one of my Christmas gifts from my lovely Carol. Another one. Another Richard Munn mug. Oh, my neck, man. I didn't really think that one through. I threw. Is that a jerk? No, that's a local Potter's mug. And I don't know if you would appreciate the jerk. Yeah, they're holding up okay. Okay, so this is the teapot body. Gotta be careful when I'm trimming the bottom here because it is already pretty thin. Thank you for the likes, folks. 34 likes is just, that's all right. But do better, guys. There's 150 people watching right now. Could we get 150 likes immediately, please? Immediately, please. Oh, and I. Oh. Let's choose the. Okay. BG Alexa says hi. Hello to you. Hope you're doing well today. Happy Sunday. I'm doing well. I'm doing well today. A little bit tired, but I am doing well. Hope you are doing well as well. How are you? How are you doing? In fact. Not good. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope things get better for you. It's not your fault. Oh, I know. I don't know who you are. I couldn't be. But still, I hope you get better. Your day goes well. I thought it was Joe's phone. Can you make a plate? I can't. I'm working on a project today. I'm working on a teapot. Maybe like I'll do another stream this evening probably. Or maybe depends on whether Ben Wolf and I are still friends. I thought it was Joe's fault, of course. Everything's my fault. Everything's my fault, Carol. When it comes to Carol, everything's my fault. Oh, I'm sorry. It's not your fault. You didn't know? Hey, no, I'm not. Hey, you're good. Thank you for asking and not being like, because I got a lot of, make this. I'm just like, well, can you just say please? Not even please, just can you make this? Will you make that? Not just make this. Dance, monkey, dance. What are we doing? Right now, I'm trimming the bottom of a teapot. So I threw this 2 days ago. Had it covered in plastic, so it dried a little bit slow, which is good. And a mug. No, it'll be a teapot eventually. This is just the body of it. I did mugs yesterday, though, for the first time. Like, actually putting a handle on them. That was cool. Cool. So, can you add me to the live? I am doing something too. No, I won't be doing that. I am so sorry. Just are you retracting all of your? You don't need to do that. Just because I say no doesn't mean I'm mad that you're asking. This is not really something I do. I don't really go on live with people I don't know. Because you could do anything. 203, fuck. It's crazy. Are you mad? No, I'm not mad. So you still retract all the messages. I don't know. Yeah, I'm curious. Like, what I'm trying to figure out what your deal is. I'm assuming a child, but if you are, do not put your age in chat. That is one of my #1 rules, and Carol will axe you. If you're under the age of 18, do not share your age anywhere on the internet. Really, it's important, but especially not on my stream. There's a lot of weirdos. Oh, that was weird. How long did it glitch out for? I just noticed it was like that. Weird. That's unfortunate. see. I could have been doing this to my other pieces too. Oh, fuck. That sucks. It's a little bit too wet here. And my tool grabbed. That's okay. That's okay. We'll roll with it. Actually, yeah, that looks a little bit nicer here. Okay. My hair's at this awkward length. I'm growing it out again. I used to have 16-inch hair. 14 to 16 inches, depending on where you're measured from. And it's coming back. Okay. That's the body of my teapot, all trimmed up. We'll see. Everything, it might be a little bit too freaking wet still, but I'm just gonna go ahead. That's the body. Make sure that my lid still fits. Yeah, that one probably not gonna be it. This one will probably end up being. Oh, I'll have to trim it in a bit. That should sit down in there fairly nicely. Maybe I'll trim the lid first, and then we'll start. Well, I'll have to trim one of these spouts. Is there anyone in chat right now? I'm confused. Kind of got pretty quiet here, but that's fine. I mean, I'm just going to ask a question. So I'm here. Thank you, Carol. I have the 3 spouts. All right, so you can have 1. It's 1. And it'll be carved out and matched to the curve there. 1, 2, or 3. 1, 2, or 3. What one do we want? Let me just set this right on the table. 1. Okay, we'll do 1. Sorry, Miraz, I know you're not here, but if you're watching this later, sorry, bud. So that's the 1. I just set that right basically in the middle. Nice one, Mitchell. Super creative. Definitely an original thing to say on a pottery stream. I'll give you that. I don't know if you can sense my sarcasm. You get that every day doing this. Same with the ghost references. It's never ending. But I hope you're having a good day, Mitchell. You've never done pottery, so yeah. I mean, nothing to it but to do it. What in the fuck is going on? Yeah, I don't know. That's frustrating though. I've never had so much connection issues. Yes, so far. Yes, sir. So far. How's your day, sir? Yeah, it's good. Yeah, just been I woke up, made coffee, came down, I watched Swan City Ceramics. There's another, they do pottery online as well. They're super cool. Floridian folk. You can find their channel on the featured channel section of my YouTube page. So I watched them for a little bit this morning. And watch ATO Mark a little bit. He does slinging, like with slingshots. So that was really fun. Checking out his, and he's a fellow Canadian as well, so that's cool. Yeah, and then I started doing this. I tried to take some pictures for Instagram of the mugs that I made. It would have been my first like pottery on my Instagram, but it just did not. I'm not that good with my camera. I need to, or with my phone camera anyway. I need to get a tripod for my phone. Nice. It's a very soothing channel you have. Oh, thank you. I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, it's kind of just blown up over the last couple months, I'd say. What am I making? This is the lid to a teapot. So I actually threw this upside down. So when I threw it, like this was on the wheel, and I threw it upside down. But shot glass now. I actually have one of those right here. More shot glass. Pow! Taking shots off H2O, buddy. I don't really drink. I even like. It's kind of nice because even last night I had like an opportunity to have a bit of a drink, and it was like an appropriate setting. It was at a pub, right, for a comedy show. And then I just didn't. So that was cool. Not like I've never really had an alcohol problem, but well, never say never. College was a bit of a wreck. It shows the best, yeah. I mean, keeps you ticking. College will do it, yeah. Yes, it will. I ended up dropping out too, so it didn't really help with the stress. And now I want to be a potter, so imagine that. Uh, 43 likes. Thank you, peeps. Yeah, it's a lid for a teapot. It goes on the teapot. Ugh. Ah, hair. I might go grab my hat. Fill up my coffee before I continue trimming here. Let me just get this chuck set up. Sometimes I'm just like happy with where I set things right away. Did you just get into pottery, or has that always been a hobby? I'm in my 4th month of doing pottery. I've always done like creative stuff as hobbies. I went to school for I did a design foundation course, and I ended up flunking it. I just didn't do the culminating projects. There's like one course that I didn't. So I did that, but then I got into a graphic design, like a 3-year graphic design program, and I did a couple months of that, and then I left. I just could. I don't know. I was not in a good spot. But we don't need to get into that. Hey, what do they know? Well, yeah. Well, no, I was good at when I did a project, I did well, like grades. I just didn't do the culminating project, But I've made some big changes in my life recently. I've recently got engaged, and I've quit smoking weed, which I'm not like anti-weed, but for me it wasn't working out very well. And now I'm just head over heels for pottery, so it's pretty nuts. I don't know how I'm gonna trim this piece. Now that I think of it, it's pretty mucky too. I want to trim it. Doesn't. Okay, well maybe I can get the last little bit of that. Congrats, sir. Thank you very much. It is a beautiful thing. And if Carol's still in chat, that's my lovely fiance. So yeah, this is a lid for a teapot, and I'm about to trim it better so it'll actually sit down in the hole there at the top. Wish you a wonderful life. Thank you very much. All right. I'm going to set Cuppy for a spin here. It should say like and subscribe, but it's backwards on the back. I don't know. And I'm gonna grab some coffee and my hat so my hair stays in my eyes. You freaking behave, okay? Behave. Oh, behave. Hopefully you're feeling. Where did Mr. Pottery go? I'm right here. Don't you guys worry. I don't know. I keep cutting this shorter and shorter, thinking that it'll stay. But it never really wants to. What's in that mug? I'm not gonna tell you. Enjoy the rest of your day. Time for me to get out of the house. I'm in Texas. Hopefully catch you later. Keep it up. Sweet, Mitchell. Stay well. Thank you for chatting for a bit there. It's just cafefe, a fresh cup of Joel. How are you doing today, Chad? Tape it. I take it off when I'm cleaning the wheel. No. Oh, okay, bye. I'm gracious, sir. Great. I'm glad to hear that. This is okay. That'll be fine. Because it holds it like straight-ish. Yeah, I can't really tilt it at all. I could probably just. How about this? Oh yeah. So it like comes right off, so I can get everything out of the wheel and. But good, you're good thinking. And usually it's wet. And yeah, we're in Texas. I heard there were storms going on in Texas. Tornadoes. Where's that? Just nearby. No, I'm gonna have to put a couple pieces here. Chad, are you in Texas too? I thought maybe. Houston area noise. Yeehaw! You say yippee-ki-yay, motherfuckers. Or no, I don't know. Say, hi, y'all. Howdy, y'all. I'm in Dallas. Are there some storms going on or what? Or what? Yeah, last night. Okay. see here. Come on. Don't be like that. Hold up doing laundry. Like the storms held you up by doing laundry? Because you couldn't hang it out? Oh, shoot. Too much pressure. Come on. Just let me. Rats. I don't know. I don't know if I can get this to fit. Like it's already pretty thin. Shoot. I might have to throw another lid. That's okay. Or I could open this a little bit more. That's probably the answer. Can't freaking do this, man. Probably as good as it gets. Just roll with it. just take a little bit of this inner ring off. Maybe I'll just use this too. It doesn't need to be too much. That. Voila. Teapot with a lid. Nice. Pretty funky. That handle's a little bit prominent, but that's fine. First time, you know. I'm not gonna give myself crazy high standards yet with the teapots. But yeah, so boom. I really am enjoying that shape. Like the curve of it all. So let's see. I like. So something about the teapot is the lowest point of the spout. You want it to be, what is it, higher than the water level will be, or else, like when you fill it up, obviously it's going to come out that spout. Pretty common knowledge, I would assume. Like it makes sense. It's something that just makes sense. It's one of those things. Common sense, I believe, is what they call that. The thing that I don't really have much of. Oh, I was like, where did that? I had a huge chunk of clay. Thank you, Carol, though. I do appreciate that. At least one person likes it. 47 likes. Thank you. Thank you, people. My dear audience, thank you. I know I should just be doing this before I set stuff in the middle and getting a snake. A slithery snake. It's kind of the thing about snakes. They're just really slithery. No. Joshua, what's going on? Hope you're still having an excellent day. I think you said you were having a good day. Never tried. Oh yeah. Oh, that's nice. So satisfying getting those nice curls. Reminds me of sharpening my pencils. Getting that. Just try to sharpen it, but get the. Get that curl the whole time you're sharpening it. If you're cool, you know what I mean. See, it's not going to matter too much. It's not going to matter that much. Should be good. Nice. Okay. Now. Do you want to kind of. Might have messed that up. Let me just do. Try that. Tone for size. Yeah, it's a quiet chat day. Unusual. Everyone's doing well out there. Thank you for joining me. Day 72 of my pottery journey. Basically, self taught. Never took a formal lesson. So, yeah. I'm trying to do a teapot, so. Ooh. Just probably diving in a little too deep, but we'll see what happens here. And I might, well, what time is it? 2 o'clock? Yeah, I think, because all it is the handles, which I have sitting here that I've pulled already. I've done the trimming. Maybe I'll take a break here. In a couple minutes here. I'll take a break and then we'll come back and assemble it. Like something like that. Because really it's just attaching the spout. The lid is done. So having the spout and then the handle on the other side. Figure that out, but yeah, it'll be interesting to see how this works out. So, but yeah, thank you everyone for joining here. Oh fuck. Okay, I guess I'm soaking that. I meant to just dip it in a bit, but here we go. Yeah, I guess everybody stay well. Oh, we're one like away from 50. It looks like. Let's. No, I'm going to. I'll be back in like an hour or something. I might see what Ben Wolf is up to. See if he wants to do a dual stream, and that will change things. I might pivot off of the teapot because it gets a little hectic when we're chatting. But yeah, everyone, see you in an hour ish. Peace out, dogs and cats and rabbits and fish and mice and roosters and chickens and cows and sheeps and whatever. Okay, peace out.